Hey, what's up, y'all? Well, a little update on the truck. After talking to Peterbilt last night, and then I went over to talk to him today, this morning actually. They told me that the gears are blown out and need to be replaced. That they're going to have to order it from a shop in Michigan that was going to build that differential. And they said I was looking about $7,600. The build would be done would be finished by Thursday morning. If I wanted the differential here by Friday, I have to pay $2,000 to put on a plane. Or I can do standard shipping and have it here sometime next week. So probably wouldn't be back on the road till next Friday. Well, I say, well, what is up with this rear end? I mean, there's tens of thousands of trucks on the road every day up here. I just have this one oddball rear end. Well, apparently my gear ratio is a 392, and they told me the standard ratio is a 390, and that Kenworth used the 392. They built this ratio for about 3 years and they quit doing it. So that is why there's no one around that to build it in Michigan. So he goes, the other option we have is replace both rear ends. So they said, we'll let you know in a little bit what that would cost. They said it's probably gonna cost a little bit more. I said, okay. So I was like, oh, you know what? I'm not gonna sit in a hotel room for almost 2 weeks. So I was like, I'm gonna go down and rent a car, I'm gonna go home. So I rented a car, went and picked it up, came back to the truck, and then get some stuff out of the truck, clean the refrigerator out, that way, it doesn't stink up the truck when the batteries go dead, the refrigerator turns off. So I go back in just to check, see if they heard anything. So the way it currently stood is $7,600 standard shipping back on the road next Friday. For $9,600, I could be back on the road probably by Monday. This new option is replace both rear ends with the 390s. They can get the parts from Seattle, and they said maybe Thursday, no later than Friday. This Friday, my truck will be done. Like I said, today's Tuesday. No later than this Friday, truck will be done. That cost would be $9,300. So the way I figure it, with losing another week of work, not getting this load delivered, until next month, until maybe in the week after, because you can't just look at what's going to cost me out of pocket to fix my truck. I also got to look at what am I going to lose. If my truck not moving, I lose roughly about $1,000 a day if my truck doesn't move. So I bring in around $7,000, sometimes a little bit more, every now and a little bit less, but I bring in between $7,000 and $8,000 a week. So yeah, that would be a big hit, going a whole another week of not moving. So I say, hey, let's do it. Let's pay the $9,300. Let's get both rear ends replaced. So now I gotta look at this. I'm gonna be back on the road Friday. So that means all next week I'll be working versus all next week sitting around doing nothing. Number two, I'm gonna have 2 new rear ends. Both of them gonna be rebuilt. I'm not gonna worry about them. They're gonna go through the bearings, new oil, new gears, everything. Rear ends are gonna be done. Major overhaul on both of them. So I should not have to worry about any problems with those rear ends. It's getting done by a Peterbilt shop, which is good rather than just some off-the-wall shop. So yeah, multiple ways you gotta look at it. Yeah, it's gonna cost me $9,300, but I'm back on the road faster. I'm getting 2 rear ends done, and I'm gonna have 390 gears, which is a more common gear. So if there is a problem in the future, I'm not gonna run into the same problem again where they gotta have it built somewhere else. They said there's abundance of these differentials, the 390s, so it's gonna be a lot easier to find parts to get my truck on the road faster. And that's what I'm all about. I need to get the truck on the road as fast as I can. So that's pretty much where I'm standing right now. I just crossed into California a little bit ago. I went through your mask back on. I went through not the point of entry, but the ag check. Just went through that. About to go through Wairika right now. So I rented the car because I figured I'd be down a lot longer. So instead of spending $100 a night, it'd be cheaper to rent a car and just go home. So, but you know, hey, I'll go home for a couple days, be back there Friday, get the truck, and then go home for Saturday and Sunday. I mean, hey, if I get my truck back on Friday early enough, I might be able to go make my delivery on Friday and then have my trailer empty. So that's the update right now. That's all I know. So yeah, hopefully everything goes good and get the truck back on the road and get back on the road on Friday. So that's it. So I'll catch you guys later.